Right. Well, you know what? We're going to start with our first story here, and it's going to start in Macomb County and head into Detroit. An East Side developer is starting to buy and to renovate in the Islandview neighborhood, and that's a changing community with a lot of projects coming along. And longtime residents are concerned that they could face higher rents or be pushed out by new development. But what is happening at 4 units along Grand Boulevard could be a small-scale solution. And not only is it affordable housing, but people who live in the neighborhood are being given job opportunities. One Detroit producer Bill Kubota and Will Glover have this story.
Sterling Heights, Macomb County, where home builder Joe Ventimiglia shows off his latest plans.
This is the elevation of the fourplex as we feel we're going to execute it.
He has been building high-end designer homes in the suburbs, but now he's focusing on Detroit's Islandview neighborhood.
Now, was that okay, guys?
I'll never build in the suburbs again. I'm 100% down to Detroit.
Ventimiglia and his partner Michael Coffendaffer found this rehab opportunity on Grand Boulevard, close to the bridge to Belle Isle. 4 units in a row, 3 of them unoccupied.
You can't see, but behind this sheetrock, I suggested that we build in like a low-slung bookcase.
The building was built originally in 1912. It was an absolutely spectacular architecture. The whole neighborhood loves the fact that it's not being torn down and it's being brought back.
The price tag? $300,000 a unit. The rising cost of housing in this low-income area has community leaders at the Church of the Messiah talking.
Actually, Islandview is one of those key strategic areas in the city for investment.
Assistant Pastor Wally Gilbert has a nearby friend hit by a rent increase.
So actually he's going to go from paying $600 and something,
Yeah.
with everything included, to a year later paying almost $15. This just happened.
Those investors who are betting that, the neighborhood is going to become the next, midtown, they're charging much higher rents than what this area had been known for.
Janine Hatcher of Genesis Hope watches the changes in Islandview, including the platform, a developer working on a couple of projects here. One will turn an old nursing home into retail and 40 to 50 housing units, half of them affordably priced, thanks to subsidies. Construction is expected to start next spring. Hatcher wonders if there will be enough affordable housing to go around.
I think that this area will once again be a thriving community. I'm just not sure if folks who currently live here will still be here.
Lorraine Griffin is the lone occupant in the fourplex Joe Ventimiglia is renovating. She's been here 48 years. Her mother worked 3 jobs to buy it.
Oh, back then it was nice. It was nice. We had neighbors. Mama passed 3 years ago. She was 91. Well, I don't see us going anywhere else. This is home.
It's been 14 years since anyone lived in the other units. Now, they're all hot properties.
I seen a car parked in front of the house, and then this guy jumps out. I said, oh, no. Here's another white guy trying to buy my house.
But Ventimiglia wanted Griffin to stay. He's giving her a new roof, new windows, and cement work. No strings, no charge.
He wasn't joking. He said, this is what I want to do. Do you agree with this? I said, yes, I do. And he went full forward.
A lot of society calls the rebirth of a neighborhood gentrification, where people that can't afford to live there are basically pushed out. And my feeling is we've created an opportunity of reverse gentrification.
Ventimiglia has hired and trained locals to finish these units and more properties he's acquired. People from Islandview, some who just happened by.
I rolled past on my bike and I asked Joe for a job. And he said, when can you start? I said, as soon as I get back.
It's been easy for Mark Williams to get work painting on construction sites, but hard to find a real job opportunity.
It happens all the time, but not like this. You get a day or two, not a job. So this is a lot different. And it's connected up with some education. It's to specialize. When I leave here, I will specialize in something besides painting. I sure will.
I get more experience over here, working with professionals, trying to better myself, just learning more.
You don't only get to know these guys, you get to know everybody in the neighborhood. The restaurants, it's you come down here, you actually feel like you're part of the community.
You know, this is something that you can do all over the city. Instead of just sitting and waiting on somebody to let their property go or sell it, you know. Build around them, help build them up, you know, it helps everybody.
Griffin's unit, valued at $10,000, is about to be worth 30 times more. In time, she'll pass it on to her granddaughter. Ventimiglia thinks he's found a new model for development, the reverse gentrification, he calls it, where homeowners in attached properties can stay put if developers are willing to give up some of their bottom line.
It's a perfect example of how people should be allowed to stay within the community. We just have to find a creative way to accomplish it.